This is an M3 power chair. This power chair is immaculate condition. It does have 146 miles, which is about 3 to 5 months of usage, 6 months of usage or less. These chairs are well known to get 1,500 to 2,000 miles. So 146 miles, the price will be adjusted to the mileage. This chair is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, many other features on here which we'll cover as we go along. But you can work all the functions on this chair through the joystick. So if you want to do the seat lift, you can do it through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to do it through the switch box because it's quicker. So if you hit the button right here, the seat will go up 12 inches. So there goes your seat right now, going up 12 inches. This is a swing away joystick, so you can swing the joystick away from the front of the arm. This joystick can also go on the left side with no problem at all. This is called a swing away joystick. Here's your 12-inch seat lift. And the nice thing about this chair is that when the seat is elevated, it'll still drive at 3 miles an hour. I can't make it go 3 miles an hour in here, but you can see how it boogies. So this is your electric seat lift. The nice thing about this new model Permobil that they came out with a couple of years ago is a 3-point seat lift. You can see the stability of the seat lift. The actuator for the seat lift is actually in here, but you see the armature here, which gives you a lot more strength on your seat, which is very nice. You've got 14-inch wheels, non-skid wheels. You've got caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You've got a great suspension in here that can be adjusted by turning the spring on the suspension right over here. You've got a motor for each wheel. This is your motor right here. The motor goes from here directly to the wheel. If you need to put this chair in neutral, you would turn the power off on your chair, and on top of your motor, you have 2 little levers on both sides. Push the levers inward, and you're in neutral. You got to do both sides. Now remember, this chair weighs 400 pounds, so it's not an easy chair to push, even if it's in neutral. Make sure your power is off, because if your power is on, you're going to get some resistance if it's in neutral. So with the power off, you have no resistance. Put it back in gear, then you would have to turn your computer back on because that would reset, then turn the power back on. You have an anchor point here, and you have another one inside of here. So you have 2 on each side of the chair. You have 4 of them where you need to tie your chair to your lift or to your van. So this is the 12-inch seat lift right there. The next option we're going to talk about is the electric tilt. So this would be your electric tilt going back. That's when the bottom goes back. Of course, the back is going to go back at the same time because it's a tilt. So this is your electric tilt going back. The nice thing about this chair, it has custom elbows. So that means when you're tilting back, your elbow is not going to fall off the chair. You've got custom elbow pads right over here that can be removed if you don't want them. But this is a custom addition to this chair. This is your electric tilt. And now I want to do the electric legs also while we're tilted. Some people like to be tilted and have their legs higher than their body. Now this will be an extreme. You don't have to be tilted this far back. But I'm bringing the legs up just to show you what it looks like with the tilt and the legs up. So this would be your tilting and your leg extended. And of course, if you're sitting in the chair, the legs will not come back down like that. This is your electric legs. And these are adjustable. We can adjust the length of these legs. Now you wouldn't want to be this far tilted if you just want to do so you'd want to bring the tilt back down a little bit like this. This would be a good way right here. And you still have your legs higher than your body. This is the position probably that you'd want to be in if you need to have tilted and your legs higher than your body. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. We're going to do the electric recline. So now we've covered the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, and the electric legs. And we'll bring the legs back up again a little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to do the recline. This is just the back going back by itself. So if you want to lay in your chair and you want your legs up and you want to relax, you could tilt your back like this, all the way back. So you're pretty much flat now. So this would be your setup right there. And you can also raise this arm out of the way, and the lateral pads can be removed. So if you're being transferred, this can also be switched down like this. So you pretty much can be transferred sideways if you had to. These are lateral pads. They can be moved up and down. They go on each side. They can be moved forward, backward. This is also a custom, an additional in this chair that's custom on that chair. So you have the lateral pads on there. So now we've got the full electric recline, and we've got the electric legs. I'm going to bring those back down. Then we're going to cover the seating system, how wide the seat is. But I'm going to show you one more thing also. Let me bring this back up. Always leave your legs about this far out if you're going to be outside, about that far out. It gives you a little more room under your legs, under your foot plate, so you don't hit the ground. Now, this chair also has, this is called anterior tilt. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but that it went up and it went forward about 10-15%. This is called anterior tilt. So earlier I mentioned it had the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. It also has interior tilt. So this is called your anterior tilt. It would tilt forward. I forgot to mention that earlier. I'm going to bring it back down so you can see how far that was. And the seat lift is all the way down. We're going to bring the legs in a little bit more, and we're going to turn the chair sideways. Now this is a mid-wheel drive chair, so it's got the best turning radius of all chairs. It turns really around its own self. So if I go like this, I can turn around all day long like this and stay in the same spot. Alright, the seat on this chair is a Roho cushion. This is a $300-400 cushion right here with air that can be adjusted with a valve. There's a valve on here somewhere. It's actually right here. It's in the back of the cushion. Alright, you just pump air and you can adjust the firmness of your cushion. This seat is 18 inches wide by 19-20 deep. 18 wide by 19-20 deep. These are chest pads. These pads can be removed if you don't want, or they can be moved in more if you need more. They can also be taken off if you don't want them on there. Adjustable headrest. As I mentioned earlier, the arms go up like this on both sides. The back of the chair, we've got an adjustable headrest. It's fully adjustable. You've got a bag support. You've got two hooks here if you want to hang a bag back here or a backpack. You can see the suspension back here. Again, I was talking about earlier, the great Permobil suspension right here. Also right here, there's an on and off button. It's right in here. When we ship these chairs, we turn the power off right here. So the power is turned off right, well, I just did it. Just turn the power off. Now it's back on. These are not lights. Some chairs have lights, but these are reflectors. There's no lights in here. Same thing with the front. The arms are adjustable by turning these cylinders here. If you want to adjust the tilt of the arm, turn these cylinders, you can adjust the tilt of the arm. I'm going to turn the power back on, because when you turn the power off over here, you have to return the power back on in front. So I'm going to bring the chair back here. It has all its manual. All the owner's manuals are here that comes with the chair. The charger, when you use the charger, you plug it in the bottom of your joystick. As soon as the light turns green on your charger, you're fully charged. You don't have to worry about overcharging your chair. The charger will recognize when the batteries are full and will stop charging automatically. So to recap what we have here, we have an M3 power chair that has the 12-inch seat lift, the interior tilt, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the legs. You have 5 electric functions on this chair. It's fully, you can't put any more on this chair. It's fully loaded. It has the Roho $300-400 air cushion on here, custom lateral pads, swing away joystick, chest pads, elbow pad, which is also custom, all the manuals. This chair has 146 miles, but the reason I have it here is because it's practically new. It was well taken care of. Everything's original in the chair. And this chair will go 6 to 6.5 miles up in an hour outside. It takes 2 batteries, Those batteries will give you about 13 miles on a battery charge, depending how much you use the electric seat lifts, and if you're in the grass or the dirt or the weight of the user, that will vary on your mileage. But this is a beauty, and it's ready to go. Permobil M300, top of the line, 6 wheels on the ground, fantastic suspension, 6.5 miles an hour is what I got the top speed on this when I was going straight. 6.5 miles an hour, no problem through the rough grass I have here. Fantastic chair, ready to go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.